When a woman says, "I was there with my husband when he had nothing. Now that money has come, he has forsaken and forgotten me." This piece is a reaction to the above, but I am sure you already know it neither generalizes nor particularizes. If grammar will be kind to me, I say it's hypothetical. When you met your man and married him as a struggling youth, things were clear to you that he was not comfortable enough to give you the necessities, not to mention luxuries. Yet you went ahead because, according to you, love is paramount. You shouldn't have banked on love alone, because the demonstration of love requires care, materially and otherwise, especially material. You shouldn't have married him then, because not doing so would have saved both parties the pains and agony thereafter. Yet, you went ahead to marry him, loving and hoping for better days. As God of wealth and time would have it, you and your husband's expectation of 4 years of turnaround stretched to 5+ other indices. You suddenly snapped and began to react. You took over roles and then took over command. Instead of divorce, you stayed but only used him as a cover against criticism of being unmarried or divorced. You did as you wished. He dared not complain. You became choleric and always reminded him of how you were only pitying him, since there were better men out there asking you out. You told him to go and see his mates driving big cars and living large. You blamed him for his misfortunes. At times, when he complained of your lateness or night away, you told him what right did he have. You made his children think less of him, saying, "Is that one a father? That useless father of yours." You always threatened to leave at the slightest disagreement. He begged, because he knew you would not only leave with the kids, you would win the argument both in court and on the street. Everything boiled down to a man who doesn't have what it takes to care for the family, yet forces his will on them. They would say he is mean, inconsiderate, egoistic over nothing. A man without manhood. Who was he to ask for lovemaking? You only gave him when you wished to, or just pitied him small, or because he painfully begged. You mocked him amongst friends, family and neighbors. Curses and vulgarities were rains on him. Then things change. Fortune smiles at him, either by hook or crook, and it could just be through divine intervention. He is gaining his manhood and manliness back. He hasn't lost his memory, too. He remembers everything. If you hug him now, he knows it's because of his wealth. Cook for him. He might have eaten fresh fish pepper soup with his business associates before coming home. He comes home thinking of how to make more money and meet new people. So he doesn't have time for romance or petty talks. TKO Joro. The ego of being the man, the husband, the breadwinner and the Olowo Ori in a patriarchal society are enough for him to give you back in packs what you gave him in doses. He doesn't forget. He may not forgive too, depending on his mood and temperament. You suddenly starts talking to the world. He's ungrateful. Okay. Manageable. If marriage is formed on symbiosis, we live and die together, figurative. But if it's parasitic. Having said that, I am not encouraging husbands to react this way to their women.